I welcome all the students to the video lecture on the topic Immediate Payment Service. In short, it is known as IMPS. In our earlier lectures, while discussing on various topics which are related with electronic fund transfer, we studied internet banking, mobile banking, ATM services, point of sales devices. These all are the devices which are related with electronic fund transfer system. As the title of this particular second unit itself suggests, applications of electronic delivery channels. While studying the topic on mobile banking, we studied how virtually we can transfer the money through mobile applications. Then while studying internet banking, we also studied how through internet banking the transfer of funds are possible in point of sales devices, ATMs. The same theme, the same topic we discussed. The immediate payment service is one of the fund transfer system, that is electronic fund transfer system. So in this particular topic, I am going to discuss how this immediate payment service is different from the other services which we discussed in our earlier lectures. So let us start understanding what is immediate payment service. Immediate payment service is an instant electronic fund transfer system. With the help of IMPS, that is immediate payment service, we can transfer funds from one bank account to another bank account. This is the fast service of money transfer. Fast service of money transfer in the sense immediately it transfer the funds from one account to another bank account. That is at the real time it instantly transfers the funds. Instantly transfer means it will not hold the money for the certain time period. Immediately it will transfer the fund. It is a very safe mode of fund transfer because in this particular system, the person to person fund transfer is possible and person to account fund transfer is also possible. It is safe mode in the sense one needs to register his bank account details, one need to register his mobile details, one need to get mobile money identifier, that is MMID code from the bank. He will also get the password and PIN number for the particular transaction. So therefore, in that sense, it is a safe mode of fund transfer. If you take a look at the other fund transfer services such as RTGS, NEFT transactions, through NEFT and RTGS, we do transfer the funds. But transferring through RTGS and NEFT, it comes some limitations over there. Limitations such that in bank holidays, we are unable to transfer the funds through RTGS and NEFT. There is a prescribed time period in the working hours within which it is possible to transfer the funds through RTGS and NEFT. So these are some limitations, time limitations comes over there. But in this immediate payment services, this service available 24 into 7 throughout the year. Even on the holidays like Sunday and national holidays, we can avail these services for transferring the funds from one bank account to another bank account. Therefore, it is the positive side of this immediate payment service, that it is available 24 into 7. It is a real time fund transfer. Real time fund transfer means immediately it transfers the funds. Immediately transfer means it will not hold the money for the certain time period, as in the case of NEFT transactions. In case of NEFT transactions, transaction processed in batches. The transaction process takes place in batches, and to perform the transaction process in batches, it will take some time. Not immediately it will uh, go to the amount will deposit into the account of the beneficiary. It will take some time. The bank will hold the amount of money for certain time period in NEFT transactions, but it is not the case in immediate payment system. In immediate payment system, it is a real time fund transfer. It means at the same time the beneficiary will get the transferred fund. This immediate payment service, it is there are two methods of IMPS, two methods of immediate payment service. The first method is person to person fund transfer, and the second method is person to account fund transfer. In case of person to person fund transfer, what is required? The most important thing is we should register our mobile number. After the registration of the mobile number with the bank, we will get mobile money identifier. It is known as MMID. And the third thing which we requires in this case is the name of the beneficiary to whom we are transferring the fund. Mobile number, MMID and name. MMID, that mobile money identifier, is the 7-digit code which bank gives to the customer. It also provides the password for that particular MMID. The second type of or second method of fund transfer is person to account fund transfer. In case of person to account fund transfer, it requires for this particular transaction name of the beneficiary, mobile number of the beneficiary, bank account number of the beneficiary, and IFSC code of that particular bank where we are going to transfer the funds. So these are the two methods of immediate payment services. There are different mediums. Particularly, there are three mediums through which we can transfer the funds to various accounts. There are three different ways through which we can use the service of immediate payment service. Through mobile banking, we can use this immediate payment service. Through net banking, we can use this IMPS, and through ATM, we can use this IMPS service for immediate payment transfer. Through our mobile phone, mobile devices, we can perform this activity. Through internet banking, the second medium, and through ATM, this is the third medium to immediately transfer the funds from one account to another. Now we will see what are the objectives of IMPS. The IMPS basically designed in such a way that it is user friendly and make payment anytime. User friendly in the sense it is designed in such a way that anyone can utilize or anyone can use this particular function of IMPS. And we can make the payment at any time. Just now I mentioned 24 into 7, at any holidays we can make the payment. It is the system which is designed with the objective, designed with an intention to make payments at any time or to avail this service to the customers to any time. And it is also designed in such a way that it will be very easy to handle. It will be very easy for the customers to transfer the money through this particular service. It also makes the payment very simple. The second objective is that it makes a payment system very simple. Very simple in the sense, in my earlier slide I mentioned person to person transfer, person to account transfer. It is very simple method. Just we need what we need. We need to do registration earlier in order to make this particular transaction. Very simple method. The third objective is, as per the guidelines or as per the suggestions of the Reserve Bank of India, digitalization mode of payment. To increase the digitalization mode of payment, it serves this particular purpose of the banks. Particularly, Reserve Bank of India is encouraging all the banking system to utilize the computerization and digitalization in its services. So as per that intention of the guideline, the digitalization mode of payments is possible through the immediate payment services. And the last objective is, payment system is very safe and secure through IMPS, because it is the system which will requires the registration of the customer for performing this transaction. It is the system which generates MMID, that is mobile money identifier. It is the system which generates one time OTP for the transaction. It is the system which requires certain password for performing the transaction. It is the system which requires the account number, IFSC code, mobile number, name of the beneficiary. So in this way, it is a very secure system and safe system for making payments to the beneficiaries. Now we will see what are the features of IMPS. The IMPS service is available to those banks, or those banks can offer the IMPS services who have been approved by RBI to use internet and mobile banking. For using internet and mobile banking facilities, or to providing these internet and mobile banking facilities to the customers, the commercial banks and other banks, they need an approval from the RBI, and those banks who is having the approval of RBI, they can avail the facility of IMPS to their customers. The second thing is, just I mentioned, the customer requires to register his mobile number for using IMPS services. This is the third point I mentioned earlier, that is MMID, mobile money identifier. This mobile money identifier, once the customer register his mobile number with the bank, he will be provided this mobile money identifier code, and through this mobile money the bank provides MMID as well as password, one time password to that customer. Then basic phone or smartphone can be used for this IMPS. In the basic phone, through SMS services we can avail this facility. In the smartphone, through various applications of the banks, we can avail this service of IMPS. And the last point is the charges and limit of transactions. The charges varies from bank to bank, but in comparison to the charges of other fund transfer system, the charges which is charged for IMPS services are very low. And limit of transaction means the one can transfer, the transfer limit of the fund is 2 lakh rupees per day. So in this way, these are some facts which are related with immediate payment service. In this lecture, I will stop here and in my next lecture I will explain the Aadhaar enabled payment system. Thank you. Thank you very much.